this isn't my dream. This isn't what I wanted to do, working at a video store for years. I wanted to actually make movies. It's not my dream, but it's dream adjacent. It's close to my dream. It's close to my dream. I get to watch movies all day. I get to talk about movies all day. I don't have to work at a pizza parlor. I'd go to the store if I wasn't paid to go to the store. But for a couple of years, it did put me to sleep. It put my ambitions to sleep for a little bit because I was happy enough.
Yeah.
Eventually got the fire back again. And it was a life-changing thing. It was a life-changing day. We had a buddy of ours named Steve-O.
Yeah.
Steve-O was older than the rest of us. So he hits 30 and he starts changing. And there's this one night that he's kind of disgusted with his life. And he starts ranting. You know, Quentin, you think that we're this really great team. We're this really great crew. And I'm like, well, we are. Quentin, at 20, I worked at South Bay Cinemas and I hung out with a bunch of guys just like you. Then I worked at Miller's Outpost and hung out with a bunch of guys just like you, and we did everything. Then I worked at Leisure Pizza 4 years with a bunch of guys just like you. I've wasted my life hanging out with a bunch of guys just like you. And they all go away at a certain point. And I realized this guy's kind of telling the truth. I'm turning 25 around this time. So I'm having my own little, okay, well, what have I done with my life so far? So far, nothing. I'm seeing what it's like 5 years from now.
Yeah.
When you turn 30.
Yeah.
I decided to change my life. One, I got to not worry about this job anymore. I got to just move to Hollywood. I got to get involved there. I got to meet other people that are in the business. And if I have to work manpower jobs, I moved out of the South Bay. And then I couldn't move into Hollywood. I couldn't afford Hollywood, but I could afford Koreatown. And that was close enough. And literally the minute I kind of moved out there, I met a guy who wrote low-budget horror movies. And then through him, I met other guys that wrote low-budget horror movies. And this guy who directs a few low-budget horror, and this guy who produces a couple. And but yeah, you meet one person and that introduces you to 3 other people. Now all of a sudden, I actually knew people who were actually making movies. And the thing about it was like, also, well, if these guys can do what I can do, because they weren't too special.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, within a year and a half from moving out of the South Bay and moving into the Hollywood area, within a year and a half, I was finally able to make a living as a writer.
Looking to change your life for the better? Communication and public speaking skills will put you on the fast track. Learn to speak with confidence at mastercommunicating.com.